Can you see the screen, students? Is it visible? Yes? Can you see it? I'm sharing the screen, so these rules are visible to all of you because we're going to do the question answers of voice, okay? We exercises. I'd ask you to do 10 of the sentences as homework. So we'll complete the others also. We'll discuss those first and then we'll proceed further. Now, before I start with the exercises, I just want to tell you one thing. I have asked you to submit an activity on story narration. And when we tell a story, like if I speak, once upon a time, there was a giant and he was very selfish and he did not like children and he didn't want anybody to enter his garden. And one day he built a big wall around his garden and nobody came, and even nature was angry and there was winter always. If I speak like this, is the way you tell a story? No. So, right, if you start a story, long time ago, there was a big giant and he had a big house and a big, beautiful garden. This is better? This is better? So when you have to tell a story, which way is better? I would want you to bring the ups and downs, you know, right? Ask a question. Who entered my garden? Who damaged the bushes, right? So I want you to bring those expressions. Remember when you were small and you would love to hear stories from your grandmother, your grandparents? And what was the best part? Was it the story or was it the way it was told? The way it was told, you know? So even if it was the same story that you heard so many times, but what made it so nice? The way your grandmother told the story and how she would ask you questions, how she would keep you engaged and activate, right, in the story session. So when I ask you to, I want, when I switch on the video, I should listen to it. Oh my God, what is this student saying? What a beautiful way of telling a story. Okay, so please, right? Yes. So if there's sadness, and then like you can say, it was winter always in the garden. The cold wind kept blowing. The flowers did not bloom. The trees were barren without leaves, right? And then one day, bring that change, bring that in your storytelling, okay? So those of you, and yesterday I received one video from one student, Manya. I think so, Manya. Yes, Manya sent me a video yesterday. It's beautiful. So we're going to clap for her because she put in a lot of effort and the story is so nice. You know, like the way she's narrating the story, the way she's telling, it's beautiful, right? So I want you also to make a little extra effort. I think so. I got a few. Yeah, I have a few claps also. That's so nice. We need to encourage each other. We need to be there for each other, right? Yeah. Oops, what have I done? Right. Is the screen visible? Yes. So let's get back to our work. We have to complete passives. And Monday, I'm going to start off with adverbs and adverbials. And with this, our syllabus will come to an end. So what is the page that we have to do? Which page is it? 152. 152. Open to your books. Those students at home also. I have showed you the rules. I have not shared the questions. The questions you're going to see from your book. So what are the things that we have to remember when we do voice? What are the things? One is about the subject and the object. And when we make it into the passive voice, we will see that the new subject and the new object, they are perfectly, they have the subject verb agreement proper, right? And of course, here, what are the things we have to change the verb form? Okay. And is there any change in tense when we do a voice? No, there is no change in tense. What is there? There is change in the verb form. So please do not confuse it with your narration. What generally we have students changing the tenses also. This is the biggest confusion. So just remember voice, verb. Okay, so you can remember it like that. Now let's come to the questions. You all have your books ready with you? Yeah, okay, let's see now. Fine, let's start the first sentence. The waiter at the restaurant served hot tea. Do you want me to write the answers on the blackboard, or we can just discuss the answers? We can discuss the answers? Yes. The waiter at the restaurant served hot tea. You must have done these already. Bableen, have you written the answers? Done? You also? Every one of you? Very good. Okay. Anyone wants to speak up, give the answer? Okay, Sadhika wants to speak. Very good. Very good. So hot tea was served by the waiter at the restaurant. Write down the answers, please, in your book. Next one. Because you've already done this, you should have done this for your homework. So I'm just going to a little faster so that you'll be able to just, and then we'll do the next sentences also. The superstitious villagers readily believed his stories. His stories. His stories. It is what, plural, right? Were readily believed by the superstitious villagers. Correct? Everyone got it right? Raise your hand if you got the answer. Yes. Did you get the answer? My father has forgiven, sorry, my mother, sorry. My mother has forgiven me for my rude behavior. Forgiven already. Okay? The verb form. So what are we going to do now? Been? Yes. Okay. Yeah, Angel? Is it? That is also correct. Fine. Any other way you can change it? Yes? Yeah, my rude behavior has been forgiven by my mother. Okay, write this also. The noise of the crackers shocked us. The noise of the crackers. What shocked us? Who was shocked? Us. Okay, right? So there'll be the change in the subject. Us will become we. So we shocked. It's already there, right? So we were shocked by the noise of the crackers. So here what we have to remember is the, according to the tense, the subject, verb. Yes, right, for the story, intonation is very important. And you can read it from the book also. It's okay, no problem. You can read it. There's no need for you to memorize also. You can read it if you want to. Short version, very short version, 1 minute roughly. Has the school announced the date of the annual function? Has the school announced the date of the annual function? The question is going to remain a question because it's passive. Okay. Yes. Has the date of the annual function been announced by the school? This is a little confusing. Should I write it on the blackboard? You want me to write? Anybody at home? Yes. Did you get the answer? Has the date of the annual function, this is it, announced already, ed is there, been announced by the school. Okay, so when we have your interrogative, just to keep those interrogative pronouns to one side and change the remaining as per the rules that we have to do. My friend conducts classes twice a week. My friend conducts classes twice a week. Yes, classes are conducted by my friend twice a week. Of course, you can write it like that. The jury has found the accused innocent of all charges. The accused has been found innocent of all charges by the jury. Okay. So when we talk of jury, like it is, like it's a collective noun. Jury is a group of people, isn't it? So you have to see a subject verb agreement also, right? So if it is jury as one, then we will, and of course, all the members of the jury, if we talk about, then our subject verb would be different. Okay. So remember this in case of your collective nouns also. The instructor advised us to practice daily. Advised us. Yeah. We were advised by the instructor to practice daily. Is it correct? At home, I'm not getting any response. Yeah, give me a yes or no. Can I see you all? What are you doing? Are we writing? Yeah, Prablina is saying yes. What about the others? Vedanti is also saying yes. Good, right. So, are you giving me the response? You got the answers correct? Can you hear me? Oh, very nice. Very good. My lovely students are showing me their books also. Very good. That's why I like this class, isn't it? Yeah. Lee is playing the sitar. This is easy. Yeah, this we've been doing from class 6 onwards, right? Yes, we know this one, ma'am. Okay, right. So the sitar is being played by Rukun was washing the dishes when you came. Washing. Yes, so washing tense will not change. Remember this ing, where will it go? Because washing, washed, and being, okay? Right? So the dishes were being washed by Rukun when you came. Excellent. Excellent, all of you. Good work. Now we come to sentence 11. The director wrote the script. Wrote. Yes, the script was written by the director. Someone left a phone in the theater. A phone, underline, and left. A phone was left by someone in the theater. He will water the lawn tomorrow. He will water the lawn tomorrow. If you have any doubt, turn back, look at these rules here. What we have to do. Yes. The lawn yes, the lawn will be watered by him tomorrow. Okay, right. Before the elections, the politician had promised clean drinking water for all. The politician had promised or clean drinking water for all had been promised by the politician before the elections. Correct? Yes. At home, did you get the answer? Yeah, we'll repeat it. Manisha, repeat it for me. Had been promised by the politician before the elections. And of course, for all will be there. Rohit must follow my directions. Yes, my directions must be followed by Rohit. Okay, correct. Has she explained all the rules? So once again, question will remain question, right? Okay. Have all the rules been explained by her? So here it will remain a question, but because our subject has changed, isn't it? Right? So it is there with her. Have all the rules been explained by her? Astronauts may discover water on Mars. Water. Yes, water. May can become. May will remain may. Yes. Okay. Water may be discovered by astronauts on Mars or on Mars by astronauts. Right? Both are correct. Children are plucking flowers from the garden. Yes. Flowers are being plucked by children from the garden. By the year 2050, scientists will have discovered an alternative to petrol. We need it sooner. We don't need it before 2050. We need it now. Yes. By the year 2050, scientists will, yes, an alternative to petrol will have been discovered by scientists by the year. So there are two bys over here. By the scientists, then comma, by the year 2050. Have you put the fruits in the basket? Yes. Have the fruits been put by you in the basket? Right? So this have, it's already there, so no change here. Now let's have a look. When do we use active and when do we use passive? Okay, so active is generally, yeah, when we have more emphasis on the doer, and passive is on the receiver. Okay, right? So when the doer's identity is important, and when you want here, the management expects the staff to come on time. Order, instruction. We are there, the management, we're emphasizing on that. And of course, here passive would be when more action on the, or more important on the, is more, the action is more important. Okay, because when you talk about active and passive here, they have what, their action sentences, isn't it? Right? And of course, yes, so we can use it to show an opinion, right? Yes, like we have this astronauts or water might be discovered by the astronauts, right? To show that an idea or an opinion. And when do we use by? By is before the new subject, isn't it? Right? Or the new object, sorry. Okay. So he wrote a letter was written by me. I give her a present every year. She is given a present by me every year. Now look at it. What do we change here? How do the subject? It turns into the agent. Okay. I will become me. We, us. You, you. He, him. She, her. It. And they, them. Okay. Right. So we use with an instrument and not by, right? So we cut a tree with an axe, not by an axe. Okay, you write with a pen, not by a pen. Okay, right? Yes, and of course you cut fruit with a knife. So there is a difference there with that by and right. Okay. Now, sometimes when the doer of the action is not so important, it can be omitted also when there are two things there. People warned us about the dirty drinking water in the city. So we know this. And so we were warned about the dirty drinking water. Okay. Someone sealed the containers. The containers were sealed. It's optional. You can write by someone, you can omit it also. People speak English all over the world. English is spoken all over the world. Obviously, who speaks it? People, not somebody else. So we can omit that also when it is very, very important here. Okay, now can we just find out whether these sentences are correct or incorrect? So although this is not important here, we will not be assessing you on this, but you should have an idea. The convict was locked up in the cell by the guard. Is there anything wrong? Correct the wrong sentence, remove the doer if it is not needed, or change the active into the passive if it is not appropriate. Right? The convict was locked up in the cell. By the guard is required here, we can do without it also. Right? A song was sung by Jay. It's active or passive? Yeah, can we rewrite in active? How? Jaya sung a song or sang a song? Sang a song, no? Sang, and the ground was crowded with people. No, is it correct? The ground was crowded. Yeah, so who's going to crowd the ground? People are going to crowd the ground. All the goods were stolen by the salesman. It's I think this is also correct. Can you rewrite it in passive? What would it be? Yes, the salesman sold the goods. German is learned by me? No? I learned German. Yes. Now there are two objects, which one to keep and which one to omit. Okay, because you can't change, use both of them in your passive. So which one? Lena teaches me German. German is taught to me by Lena. Correct? Or I am taught German by Lena. There was a sentence like this over here in the examples that we did. The manager will send you the flowers. Manager, you, flowers. Okay? So the flowers will be sent to you by the manager, or you will be sent the flowers by the manager. So generally, we will always go with the flowers will be sent, isn't it? So when it is with the pronouns and all, of course, so always the chances of error. Let's come to the next one. There are two subjects. We can we'll write both ways if you want to, or we can use only one of them. The courier will deliver the parcel to the client. So we have courier, we have parcel, we have client. So let's start. The parcel will be delivered to the client by the courier, or what else? That's it. Any other way we can change it? Correct, absolutely correct. So we can write it both ways. Can you write it both ways? Yes, students at home, are you looking at the book? Are you looking at the book, please? Seventh sentence, Prableen, it is, look at your books again, 7 sentences. The jury has found the accused innocent of all charges. The accused has been found innocent of all charges by the jury. Okay, fine. Next one. My parents gave me a wonderful gift. My parents me a gift, right? I was given a wonderful gift by my parents. A wonderful gift was given to me by my parents, or given me by my parents. To me is more appropriate. So both ways we can change it. But remember your subject, verb, agreement. Write down, come on, fast. And I have told you one thing here, because there's not enough space here. You have pages. Please write the answers on the page and you can paste it, right? So it is easier for you for revision for the record also, because there's not enough space where you can write the, and I'm not making you do your grammar in a separate notebook or something like that. So do it in the book only. Okay, right? Next one. Priya teaches dance to children and adults. So it is children and adults and dance also. Yes. So dance is taught to children and adults by Priya. Yes. Anything else to change? That's it. Correct. Okay. The parents wrote a letter to the principal. A letter was written to the principal by the parents. Anywhere else? The principal was written a letter to by the parents. Correct? So both ways you can do it. Kunal passed the ball to Gaurav. Yes. The ball was passed to Gaurav by Kunal. And other way, Gaurav was passed the ball by Kunal. Right. The leader told us many lies. Many lies were told to us by the leader. We were told many lies by the leader. How true. Yes. Okay. Now, what are infinitives? What are infinitives? When do we use infinitives? Yes. When do we use infinitives? It is to plus the verb form, the first form. To learn, to write. Yes. To cook, to sing, to dance. These are your infinitives. And we also use our infinitives to when we write imperative sentences. Yes. Can you help me to pick up this box? Imperative, right? Okay. So can you help me to fill this bucket when we're giving some kind of, orders or instructions? So imperative sentences are showing, or you can say we have a request, a command, an order, isn't it? So then also we use imperative. Okay. Like, yes. So what is to be done when you have infinitive? Infinitive can be turned in this way. We have, I am to learn. So when it is to, it will be with be, right? I am to learn French. French is to be learned by me. It is time to cook the food. It is time for the food to be cooked. So remember, when you have imperative to will be followed by be. Okay. Meena wants Niti to help her. Meena wants to be helped. Remember this, to be helped. Rest, everything will be changing, the verb form also. But be will be coming before the verb. Okay. Otherwise, it is to learn. It will become to be learned, to cook, to be cooked, to wash, to be washed. Okay. Right. Now here, let us do the passives. Call the doctor. These is, of course, imperative, the use of let. Okay. Let, when do we use let? Let us go for a picnic. Yes. Let's water the flowers. Which one is, can you let the patients inside? Right? So we have different ways. I have a suggestion. I have an order. I have, you can say a proposal. Like proposal is as a suggestion, right? So let's play outside. That is a suggestion, isn't it? So where we use let there also. Okay. So now imperative sentences. Call the doctor. Nothing here. Oh my God, how do we change this? What are we going to do? It is let. What's the subject here? Call the doctor. There's only one here. What are the things that we remember here? So let the doctor, isn't it? Yes. And of course here, it is imperative. Call the doctor. What kind of sentence is it? It is an order. Yes. And what do we have to remember when we do imperative? No, we don't, are not using it. Let the doctor be. Because to is not there. No, sorry. When we have to, then it will be to be. Okay, so let the doctor be called. Do not hurt anybody. Anybody. Nobody. Very, very important. Please look at this here. These you have to kind of remember. Okay, do not hurt anybody. Let nobody be hurt. Anybody. Nobody. Now, when you make a request, work hard. Work hard. You are advised to work hard. Get out of the room. You are ordered to get out of the room. Wipe your feet. You are requested to wipe your feet. Please help him. You are requested to complete your work. You are order to complete your work. Okay. And with this, we come to the end of the class. So see you all tomorrow, and thank you all for joining me. So take care, everyone.